Okay, I'm here with Anne-Marie Banfield, who's going to be speaking at the 603 Alliance event on Common Core. Unfortunately, I won't be here for that, so she's graciously consented to give me a quick 3-minute interview. Anne-Marie, what is it about Common Core that so many people do not understand, or are even better put, not informed of?
Right. Probably that it's a complete transformation of our public schools from a liberal arts focus on academics to a workforce model. And if you're familiar with how they educate kids in maybe Greece or Germany, it's that kind of model. And so the focus is less on academics and more on this kind of social engineering. And so you're going to see a transformation away from a real focus on facts and information to more of the fuzzy kind of feel-good, kind of emotional, social justice kind of education.
Well, hold on a second. If the United States has been the number one economy in the world for generations and the place where people go to succeed, why would we want to abandon the system that we had for systems that have not been as efficient?
Well, I think that there's this mindset amongst those progressives who think that this is a good transformation, that that if we want to compete in the world, that they're saying that this is the model to use. And if you look at where the German students land on international exam, it's not that they're ending at the top. If you look at who's at the top of the world, it's countries like Singapore, where they have an academic-based education, a focus in their schools. So you're right. I mean, that's a good question. I wish everybody would ask that question. Why do we need to do this? And the bottom line is nobody in New Hampshire asked for it, but this is coming from the Obama administration. And
isn't it a question of you wouldn't buy? I mean, some people will sell a T-shirt one size fits all, but it really doesn't. Isn't the real issue here is ceding local control?
Well, the whole reform is absent of the local grassroots people. Nobody rose up to say, you know what, I want to take away the academics in my school and I want to replace it with the social justice kind of thing. Nobody said that in New Hampshire, and yet it's being pushed on our schools through the same reformers year after year who have tried this, and maybe tried this in states, and it didn't work well in those states. But now it's more of a national movement because it's being promoted now by the Obama administration. But no, this is not something that the parents in New Hampshire asked for. It's just being thrust upon their school.
All right, obviously you'll have more to say about this during your speech, but if people who are not educated about Common Core want to find out more about it and why it's something that they should oppose, where should they go online?
Well, there's a couple groups I think that are really involved. One is Cornerstone, and they can certainly reach me through Cornerstone. Doris Hohensee with the New Hampshire Families for Education. She's been a very vocal opponent to what's going on. She's been great on this issue. And Michelle Lavelle, who is with New Hampshire Liberty Alliance, she's been a great advocate for parents who don't want this in their school either. So I think the three groups, and then there's a whole host of parents across the state that are getting more involved. There's probably somebody in their town that would like to shift focus back on academics in their schools.
All right, Anne-Marie Banfield, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.